Okay, this is looking pretty good. I was just kind of looking at here. I feel like you could follow the shape of your design a little bit more closely. I think that kind of tucks in there more too. For the legs, you're probably going to want. I would try to define a little bit of more of a knee. I know there wasn't that much in the drawing, um, but there is. I mean, and so you're definitely going to need. I'm just going to turn on symmetry. It's on. Make sure there's some more topology here, and you're going to want to, suggest a knee in the shape of the design. Maybe it was it here or here. I'm not really sure, but wherever you think it should be. Um, you know, I don't know. Maybe that can go down a little bit, and maybe this can come out some too. Anyway, and then pushes back in here, and I think this got. Uh, Anyways, try to get some knee shape in there and some additional edge loops. I think I think you want some of this. Uh, that might be nice to add in, although that could probably be textured on. I think hands are looking all right. I feel like from the top, this could be. It's just very linear here. I think you could shape this a lot more. Just to give a little bit more arm shape. And again, much like the knee, you're going to need more topology around the elbow. And I mean, I think you're going to want to. I think all of these. I'm just actually going to grab these and grow shift period, which is the greater than symbol. Grow that. Actually, let's start here and grow one more. And that I think that's all going to scale in some, and this just deselecting with control select. And anyway, I mean, just give it some more shape. Right now, it's just really linear. But then also, you're going to want to pull out a little bit of an elbow, you know, here of some kind, and maybe pushing in the front a little bit, you know, just to get a sense of where that bone is, and so it bends a little nicer. I also think you could give them a little bit more of a shoulder shape here. You could work on that some. And for I would try to get the end of these pants resolved a little bit better. I think you could use more topology here, but also just the way it's just intersecting the foot all over the place. It's pretty sloppy. So I think, get this back up, and then, just more carefully, either carefully drape it around the shape of the shoe or tuck it in the shoe. But the way it was just intersecting all over the place here, it doesn't look good. The shoe, I think, has too many edge loops that aren't really helping define the shape. So I feel like you could lose, a few of these. Shift right mouse click delete edge, and we still have the same shape. Although something's gone funny with the bottom here, the back there. The shoes are a little bit of a mess. It's going to take a bit to clean all those. Oh, I wonder if that's. Oh, those. Is that? Let me just turn off symmetry for a second. Try that again. It doesn't go. Oh yeah, you've got a lot of weird geometry here. I might just rebuild these again a little bit more clean because they're a bit of a mess. I mean, this shape doesn't need as many edge loops as you have. I think I would do those again. Honestly, they're pretty. You'll get it pretty quick, and you could get some more shape to the front. That's very flat there. You might kind of maybe give it a tip or round out more. I would rebuild the shoes and then terminate the pants in a better way. Um, and it just the way this I feel like this needs to come down more to a point where you have it kind of here. I think you need to spend some time. Also, it's not. I can see. Oh, that's a whole. Is that a separate object? No. But see, it's not symmetrical. See how it's like all twisted, kind of messed up there. I think that needs to be cleaned up. What I would do is just going to isolate. I won't isolate it. So I'm going to select half of this. Maybe deselect that. It's hard to say where the center line is just because it's all a little messed up there. But do your best to try to select half of it and then delete off one half. And then I'm going to just select this edge, but I don't want any of this. Deselect that. Yeah, just make sure I got the whole center line there. And then I can convert my edges to vertices. I can use Control F9 for that. That's under Select, Convert Selection to Vertices. And then I move mode, and I want them all exactly on the center. So I can use this little interface here. If it's hidden, you can see you can hide it and show it with that right there. Make sure this is on absolute transform, and while I'm in the move mode, 0 and enter. And see now I've got all those exactly on the center line. I can see that here. But the whole character seems to be off-centered. So you might need to repeat this whole process with the pants. Anyways, it's the same, all the same steps. And then shift right mouse click, mirror options, and we're going to want to turn off cut geometry, turn that off. Turn on combine with original, merge border vertices, custom 0.001 mirror. And then now that I have a clean mirrored shape, I can go in and start, adjusting some of this stuff. I think you wanted to, I'm going to do B for soft select and hold down B and click and drag and maybe even bigger and kind of get that. And so some are starting to get a little bit more of that shape like you had in your design. Oh gosh, but it's supposed to move a lot more. So anyways, you've got some sculpting to do there. I think you got to move a bunch of these points down. Let me turn on symmetry. Oops. Isn't that working? That should be working. That's weird. Huh. A bit surprised. After I just mirrored it, usually that should work. Checking the move tool. Symmetry settings. Object X. Yeah. Just set it and then try it again. Weird. That should work. Anyway. Yeah, and this is looking a little kind of boxy here too. You might want to round that out, maybe taking that edge. I'm just going to turn off soft select by hitting B and deselect some of these. Move that up a little bit. Now it seems to want to be doing symmetry. No, but it's like not on the front, but it's like, I don't know. Yeah, so I think that could use some work. Looks like I need some shaping here. Again, these are not centered, so you're going to want to cut off half and mirror it again like I did the top here. So, yeah, good start. I think it could use some more work.